Folks, we apologize. We understand our YouTube connection is working fine this morning, but our FYNTV connection is got a technical error. So we are live on YouTube. We apologize for that. Our email is 706. Well, our phone number is 706-889-9700. Our email is let me see what this message says. Let's see, at the Atlanta airport, watching an ad with Mayor Keisha Bottoms and the voter assistance program. All right, I hear that. Okay, that's a pretty long one. Wait a minute, what in the world did you? Okay, so thank you very much. I get a text message here, just turned on. 706, okay, 889-9700 is chief@fetchernews.com. You can send me an email, and let me try to get going here. All right, Josh, I know you're trying to connect. Let me go with a couple things from the weekend. Let's go with this first. A little confused on where I wanted to go first, but let's go with this. The media is all about trying to figure out how to set things up for the next 3 weeks on the election. So before we, remember, everything in the next 3 weeks, to me, will be setups, okay? The 60-minute interview, Leslie Stahl, not bad. Their heads are spinning over that, but we'll get into that maybe a little later. More interested in the election, early voting, and stay focused on this right now. All right. The media is trying to encourage now Khashoggi, and we've got 15 different people that have named, have pronounced his name, and let's just go to. Tensions grow over missing columnists. Let's go to number 30 there, all right? And let me just give you a little bit, all right, of my opinion on this. I do not consider myself a foreign affairs analyst professional by no way whatsoever. It's not my strongest suit, whether I have one or not. But this Khashoggi, you're hearing it 24/7 on every network, and they're opening up with it. It doesn't matter what network you're on, okay, MSNBC, CNN, ABC, Fox, they're opening up with this. Tensions grow over missing columnists, all right? And they're pushing Donald Trump to make comments, the president, and talk about retaliating against Saudi Arabia, all right? Now, last week, we have the Feds working on the interest rate. Stock market had a bad week. They're trying to mess with some things here before the election. That's just my opinion. Now, this guy is not an American citizen. Let's be clear, because a lot of the media will not tell you he's not an American citizen. He has permanent residence status. Okay, not a citizen. All right, not making it okay to kill a journalist, trust me. But he has permanent resident status, he's not a citizen of the United States. He is a columnist for the Washington Post. Now, without great detail, obviously, he's agitated and has written some things that are not exactly, the Saudi Arabian government, the king, and the government there, not real fond of the guy. So the guy's in Istanbul, Turkey, and he goes into the Saudi Arabian consulate. I think that's what it is. Okay, just saying. I'm getting to the point. Don't correct me everywhere you think I'm wrong. But the video, obviously, he goes in. He doesn't come out. Now, where we get our information that he's been chopped up and put in boxes, I don't know. Where we get our information that 3 vans left and 2 went to the right and 1 went to the left and they've disposed of him, I don't know. Where we get the information that the Turkish government says, hey, We have the audio inside of the interrogation and the assassination of Khashoggi, or whatever his name is. Okay. That's all we have right now. We have no evidence whatsoever. We do not have video of Khashoggi, or whatever his name is, leaving. We don't. But what we have is a hyper media. Now, he is a journalist that has said our moral high ground is in question. Okay? Now, I find it interesting, our moral high ground here being in question this morning. Okay? Or it was just last week that our moral high ground was focused on, gang rapes at a party. That was okay last week. I think it's amusing, or just amazing, the way the media, 2 weeks ago we were okay with, genitalia being exposed at a party as far as our moral high ground, and they didn't care to put this out. No evidence. Well, wait a minute. Right now we have no evidence on this. We have no evidence. We have our people working on it, but we have no evidence, all right? But they are pushing Trump to lash out at Saudi Arabia, pushing him. Everything he can do. Now, I, for one, am not a big fan of the king and the Saudi Arabian government myself, but they're pushing Trump to lash out. All right? 2 weeks ago, we have a media that did not care if something was true, false, evidence, no matter what. If it was 2 weeks ago, Brett Kavanaugh was the first of the sentence, everything behind it was true. Brett Kavanaugh, gang rape, Michael Avenatti, Brett Kavanaugh, Swinicki, or whatever name it. Brett Kavanaugh stood by a punch bowl and poured grain out. Brett Kavanaugh exposed himself at a party to a girl, Ramirez. Brett Kavanaugh. All right? There was no need for any proof 2 weeks ago where Brett Kavanaugh was concerned. There's no need for any proof here. Okay? Now, I think everything leads to something, foul play with Saudi Arabian king involved. I think it leads to foul play. But my opinion is, if they can push this hard enough, and our moral high ground is in question in the world. I can't believe our moral high ground here is in question. Maybe they can push Saudi enough to keep pushing the price of oil up per barrel every day, to where the world comes out and condemns Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia retaliates economically, and next thing you know, the price of oil is here, and it gets close to election day, and I'm just telling you, more Americans spend more time looking at the gas pump and the price of the gas on the pump per gallon than they actually do looking at real news. Now, I don't know. That's just me out there saying, wow, wouldn't the media love to cause a Saudi Arabian uproar right now and an economic clash between our country and Saudi Arabia, and the algorithms of the market shooting oil through the roof, the skyrocketing price of oil through the roof in the next 3 weeks, which what would be happening? An election. Folks, it's all out. The Democrat push is on. Full court press. There's a reason this guy, this journalist, okay? Why, is it okay, Trump, to kill journalists? Is it okay? Is it okay for Putin to kill journalists? Is it okay? Why won't you make a statement? So anyhow, that's it for me on this. Trump pushing Saudi Arabia, Khashoggi, Washington Post, Columnist, allegedly points to maybe Saudi Arabia involved, but he may be dead. They may have boxed him up, shipped him out overnight somewhere. Just saying. But keep it in mind who is running this. 24/7, CNN, MSNBC, even Fox running this, okay? As hard as they can, ABC. And then we have all the political, the great holy senators coming to the microphone. Everybody, well, our moral high ground's at stake here. Our moral integrity in the world is at stake. Everybody's got so much damn moral integrity right now where this story is concerned. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I am looking at everything. I'm peeling the onion and looking at every single thing as if it pertains to the election somehow. I'm going to take another break. We'll be right back. Oh, guess what? Going to be some Hondurans at the border just in time for our election. Take us a break.